Hello and welcome to Herman Hits the Roads house party. Now this, just to remind everybody, this is well, ever since the lockdown started, we've been having this house party once a week, Saturday 4 p.m, and it's just really a time for us to chat to you and you chat to us, so that we can have a bit of fun, connect with other people, and just have a few fun and games. On the agenda, we kind of have an agenda.
Have we?
Kind of. We have a few quizzes. Glyn has kindly created one for us, which we'll get into soon. And I created two others. One about movies, and one is a bit of a well, not a bit at all. It is a brain teaser. So it's not about knowledge, I suppose. It's about how you perceive the question, I guess. Mm-hmm. We kind of started having an open mic, but where you guys can tell us jokes or play an instrument or something. Nobody came on the mic, but there was a lot of jokes typed in at the time. So that was during one of our quizzes, which was fine, which is quite, juggling between the two is quite good fun. And we've been using Discord. In fact, I'm not in Discord. Let me just drop in.
We had a bit
Discord.
of a problem with Discord, didn't we?
Last week
time it wasn't working very well.
Yeah, Johnny Burr is on there right now.
Ooh.
Hi, Johnny. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Are you on YouTube Live?
We're on YouTube Live, yes. Yeah, that might have sounded a bit... I've just done my introduction and you've only just got the last bit. So, never mind. Yeah, so we're doing a few quizzes today. Of course, we got bingo, if we want to do bingo. And we don't have to do all the quizzes at all, because you might get quizzed out after the first one. So, what else we got? Oh, there's a buzz telling me that we're live. Funny that, isn't it? Yeah, so where shall we start? Shall we start with...
How is everyone?
That is
what
correct.
has everybody been doing?
That's right. I was just about to start a quiz, and you've just reminded me that the first thing
is everybody bored?
Where is it?
So hot today, isn't it? It's too hot for me.
This one. There we go. Mm-hmm. Right, there you go. So the question we like to ask you guys to update us, keep us informed, maybe share some advice and tips, is what have you been doing this week? Johnny, what have you been up to?
Working.
Oh,
really? What have you been doing? What have you been doing?
An old cine film into digital, or cine film and videos into digital. That's a plug as well, by the way.
Do you want to name your company?
Express in Camden.
There you go. Well done. Excellent. So you've been keeping yourself occupied by doing a bit of work. Of course, I've been...
Yeah, but it's hard work without the pubs being open.
It's hard work without
Full
any work,
stock, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm waiting for this project to kick off myself. So I've been waiting still. But what has everybody else been doing?
It's been such lovely weather, hasn't it? Get out and about.
Isn't it ending tomorrow?
It's ending tomorrow.
That's it. Summer is over.
Well, no, it's going to be dry, but it's going to be not so warm.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Dry? I thought it was going to be
14 degrees.
Big wave of rain is coming our way from Scotland.
No, just cold air from the north to the south.
It's just going to be cold.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Glyn and Sharon, the Beckwiths. How you doing? Not in the chat today. Not in the chit chat today.
No, I think he got a bit fed up with it last week.
Yeah, we had a bit of a problem last week, didn't we? I don't know why. I mean, it's not nothing anyone can do. We got Teresa. Hi, all. Glad that we were here to enjoy another week. I think there might be a bit of sarcasm in the case of the lockdown.
We were hoping we wouldn't be in lockdown for so long, weren't we? And originally we thought, we'll just do it for a couple of weeks, or 2 or 3 weeks. But
and Laurie's given us a good day and lots of waves.
Good day.
The Retro Roamers. Afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Mark and Becky and Thomas here. Hope everybody is okay. Well, we're fine, aren't we? I hope everybody else is fine as well. Are you like sitting around your television or something? Is that what?
A group.
Or sitting around someone's phone, a bit like this, you know? That would be
the afternoon's entertainment.
Yeah. Janet. Hi, Janet. How you doing? And Henry, how you do from Warminster? A bit quick making videos. That's what you've been up to, isn't it? Okay. Don't think I made a video. Oh, other than the one that was released this morning, but that's easy to create.
Yes.
Hi, Alison. How you doing? I'm getting a bit
dry isn't he? Heike?
Heike, yeah. Hello to you too. Oh, Glenn is trying to get on. Okay. Oh, we got John T1 in the chit chat as well. Hi, John. How you doing?
Hi, John. How you doing? Not so bad at all. Hope you're all well.
Yeah, we're fine. Thank you very much.
Very clear.
That was very clear. Yes. The Retro Roamers says, been very busy packing for the house move. That's right, you told us that last week, didn't you? We'll be going when safe to do so, but we'll get there, I'm sure. So they're having to, or you're having to hold off, are you? So kind of packed, just ready to make that move, quite literally. Many fun adventures. Hi both. Yeah, I don't think we've met many fun adventures. Hello to you too. Hope you're doing well. Teresa Tim says, I have been sewing, made my little granddaughter a Peppa Pig dress, an apron, a pencil case, and some face masks just in case. Wow.
Yes, because they're kind of saying we might have to wear masks, aren't they? But
and apparently, the e-store that we use for the stickers and T-shirts, whatever. They've had the bright idea of selling masks. So you can actually get a mask now with whatever logo on it. You can even make one yourself. But
I'm selling those as well.
Are you?
Yeah, on Etsy.
Oh yes, I think it's the same company, Etsy, isn't it? Or Etsy bought Redbubble, I think, their sister company or something like that. But yeah, it's all. I don't know how much they are. I've not actually looked, to be honest.
13.34.
Oh, are they? Oh.
That's a funny amount.
Mine are.
I don't know how many. What ours are. So, print on demand, amazing.
Yeah, print on demand.
Alison says, very well, thanks. Been busy in the garden.
We did at the garden, didn't we, yesterday?
Yes, took us 2 minutes.
Well, how many bags was it?
5.
5
bags.
sacks. Yeah, we don't know whether we can get rid of them, do we?
We've got a small garden, yet we got
so many trees and shrubs.
We got I can't remember what they're called, bluebells. And they're basically very evasive. They're not. I don't think they're the British bluebell. I think they're a lot more bluer, the British bluebell. But I've got these hundreds of bulbs coming out of the ground, and they're just basically chewing up my hedge, chewing up. They've killed the rose bush.
Daffodils, didn't we? And
the daffodils are gone. The snowdrops are gone. The grass is going. We've got the ivy the other side of the garden.
So we pulled up all the bulbs.
That's the ivy's taken. The ivy was crawling up anyway. So our garden, I've just like
hacked.
I just want to restart it. We'll just concrete the thing. Yeah. So it's not very good.
Quite good fun though, wasn't it? I quite enjoyed it.
Oh, did you? Yeah, hunt the bulb. Yeah, big fat ones like onions, like that they were.
And you've been baking this morning.
Yes, I made some OT dark chocolate biscuits with hazelnut. We've had them. Very nice. But without the chocolate, so they're in the fridge now, cooling down. So
31 of them, or however many.
Have a crunch into those in a few hours' time, I think. Where were we? Been busy in the garden.
Oh yes.
Pamela and Johnny's motorhome adventures. I think I just called you Pamela and Johnny. Hello. We got our motorhome back. So very delighted. Oh wow. I'm camping in it in the driveway. That's a great idea.
We don't like people who have their motorhomes, do we? We're upset, aren't
And Les says, "Hi everyone, can't get into Discord again." Oh, you managed to do it last time, right? You have to click. You have to go into the chit chat bit. Boom. Remember the 3 lines.
Chit chat bit.
And then you're in there, and you can talk. You've not logged on though. I've noticed. I can see. I've got the screen in front of me. Where do we get to on there, though?
Keefy Foxy.
Oh, Keefy Foxy just finished mowing the lawn.
Oh, Keefy Fox just finished mowing the lawn.
Oh, that's you.
Hi, John. How?
Hi, John. How?
Did you want to say something, John?
Did you want to say?
Oh, he's muted himself. Where is the video footage taken from? Looks like Scotland. It is Scotland. It is the North Coast 500. And this bit I can't remember. We're heading north, I think, up towards possibly Ullapool at this point. Don't know. No. They've got Nigel and Mary on, a yokel couple. May still not feeling too good. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Mary not feeling too. Oh, a bit of a.
Mary's all right.
Yeah, we do hope Mary's okay. Many fun. Everyone's saying hello to each other.
Yes, why not? Ooh, RF.
RF, is that feedback? I don't know. I hope Mary feels better
Bobby's
soon.
on.
Hi, Bob. Bob told us he was well. Poppy's not feeling very well, so he might not have joined.
Not feeling very well.
He could be just on his phone at the moment watching.
Yes.
Bob is in the house. Yes,
the main man is here.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Okay. So I think we'll start with. Oh, really? You must be in Scotland in Porridge Oats, is that right?
Pouring with rain.
Oh,
Wow.
defrosting the freezer and making lots of soup. Wow. We haven't had soup for a while, have we? What we're going to do here, we're going to start off with a a quiz, the other Q word, from Glyn. Right, let me just...
Does Glyn know the answers, obviously?
Glyn, we've got the answers in the quiz, so I just need to press that button there. Right, there we go. So it's a picture quiz. We love the picture quizzes. 10 random household items. Think shed type things you might find in the shed. Right. Our first question. Is everybody ready? Our first picture, rather. Here we go. So our first question, our first picture is, what is that?
Ah, that looks familiar.
Ooh, almost knocked me water over.
Yes.
So a lot of people are getting the right
yes,
answer.
it's that little click bit at the
it's
side,
the
isn't it? Yes.
It is a light bulb, like everyone said. The bayonet. Yes.
It is a light bulb, like. I think everyone copied me anyway. I think everyone copied me.
Makes a change for everybody copying Bob.
Yeah. Okay, number 2. What is that, though? What is that?
Oh.
Do you happen to know what type of drill bit it is, though?
Masonry drill bit.
Bulbs are in the garden. Plenty of them. Yep. I think everyone's getting the drill bit right. Okay, so yeah, it is a masonry drill bit. Drill bit is fine though. Just wanted to test your knowledge. That was all. Did you know it was a masonry too?
No.
No, it's the top bit here. It's a bit flatter. What is that though? Number 3. Yeah, so he did say.
What's that?
Oh.
SDS.
Nail head.
Still can't see it yet. Still got the drill up.
Oh. Still got the tree.
Oval nail. Oh, blimey. Lots of people are saying nail. And it is a nail.
Ah, the other end.
Probably, yeah. Panel pin, probably.
No, that's for floorboards, that one, I think.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
I was
If
just
you bang it
given-
right in, it doesn't stand proud.
Right. If you remember that.
Did you not know that?
Well, that's what she said. What is that, though? Someone's having car problems outside our house.
It was a boy racer, wasn't it?
Boy racer shouldn't be heating duct. Ooh.
Nut. I can't see it
Teresa
being
says
a
it's
nut.
a nut.
Well,
Other
maybe.
people are saying it's a heating pipe. I know what you mean. I can see what you mean. Inside a steel nut, yeah. No idea. I'm
like
qu-
glass,
I'm
doesn't
quite interested, I suppose, in the quality of what this is here. Can you see my mouse point? Yeah. So when you realise what it is a nut, but the inside of this is really quite rough. So the bit that you screw on, the thread, is really quite rough. It is a nut. Number 5. What's that though? Yeah, I think this is an easy one. Do you know what it is? Oh, that was coming in quite quickly now, wasn't it? Bob 3-pin mains plug. Wow, kind of everything. Oh, I don't know if it's a 13 amp plug. I can't really tell unless you take it apart. My engineer hubby said not a nut, but I was right. Oh, I see.
Ah.
Wow. It is a plug. There you go.
3-pin plug.
It is a 3-pin plug. Can't tell whether or not it says on it what ampage it is, but it's
That's a bit too much information.
yeah, we don't need to know that what ampage it is. Right, what is that though? Come on, this has got to be an easy one. 16 amp. Don't go to Bob's house. Oh look, countersunk screw.
Ah, he's trying to get bonus points.
He's trying to get. There's no bonus points.
No.
No bonus points. Teresa with the screw head posi drive.
Wow.
We're just gonna say it's a screw, okay? Well done, guys. Right, what about this one though? I think this one might be a bit of a tough one. Number 7. Now I think this is actually owned by Glyn. I can tell because
Oh, yes, I would have thought it was a screwdriver. The handle.
lots of people are saying screwdriver, scraper. Ooh. Lots of people are saying screwdriver. The grouting rubber. It is a screwdriver, an electric screwdriver, I think. Oh look, Teresa give us the answer as I displayed the picture. Well done, Teresa. I'm getting the impression she's got her own toolbox.
She's got her own personal
or even her own shed. Right, so the next one. What is this though? I got this wrong actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I got this wrong.
You've got a few of those. That's what I would have said.
See, this
Stephen
line
and.
here gave me. Now, here's a clue, guys. Everyone's saying
that's a good idea.
Everyone's saying Allen key. Allen keys. This is not the right angle.
Ah.
Now you're correcting. Now you're correcting.
Yes, actually, now you look at it.
Yeah, it is a temp. Even though I had the whole picture, I still thought it was an Allen key. Brain not in gear at the time of just putting them together. It is a temp peg, of course.
Too late.
Right, number 9. Ah, there you go. What's that one? Bit of grey.
Oh, I see. I was wondering why you were touching your hair.
It's a DIY themed quiz.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Objects around, random stuff from around the house. Your hair. Yeah, thanks. That's what I was.
Yes, it's gone grey recently, hasn't it?
Well, I don't stain mine like you. Right, number 9 is a brush. Well done for everybody. Or my hair, yeah. And number 10, finally, we have this. It's not quite in shot, which makes it a bit tricky, I think. What is that?
Oh, it's one of those. Yes. That's what.
So what you think? Is it a
Yes.
Jubilee clip? A few people have said Jubilee clip.
Yeah, because that's the bit that tightens it, isn't it, on the clip?
Well, lots of people are saying Jubilee clip. A cycle you tighten. That's from Stephen Ange Wallace. I think you are correct. It is a Jubilee clip or a cycle you tighten. Circle you tighten. For the turbo hose. I don't know
Or
what
you
that is.
used one for the wastewater pipe, didn't you, to put the end on it?
Right, so who got 10? I think
think
a lot of people got 10 this time. Who got 10? Johnny says he's got 5.
John Thompson.
10, 10,
Wow.
8, 7,
What's
10,
the 10?
Laurie. Waiting for Teresa, I'm sure she must have got 10. Oh no, there's Teresa there. 9. Oh, which one did you get wrong, Teresa?
Henry's got 9.
9. Which one did you get wrong,
Wow.
Henry? Who else got 9? Two Wisties.
That was probably too easy, wasn't it? Oh, sorry.
All right.
I lost my thingy. Number 7.
Oh, okay. You didn't
What
keep
was
count.
number 7?
Number 7. Number 7. Number 7. A screwdriver.
Ah.
The paintbrush. Oh, you said a paintbrush. Okay.
Got that wrong. Well done.
Well done. That's excellent. So before the next quiz, what should we do? Should we do some bingo? Should we want to try bingo?
What does everybody want to do? Oh, Janet, she's in there first.
She's first in there.
She loves her bingo.
So Henry got
Where's
the rubber
my
number
pen?
7 as well. The rubber the grouter.
Oh, look, see,
rubber.
we've got his numbers. Goodness. Right, I might do it this time. Right. I'm not going to go for different numbers this time.
Yeah, don't choose 8. You always go for 8. 1 is, I think we should have had a count of what numbers come out the most often. Ooh. So the idea here is, if you haven't played already, you choose 4 numbers, 1 to 56, and either write them down in front of you or post them like everybody else has been doing. 4 numbers, and then I'll choose the numbers out of my little jar here, and we have the calls themselves.
Shall I put mine in?
Are
just in case anyone thinks I'm going to cheat.
motorhome camping related. Yeah. Yeah.
21.
45.
Yes.
There's Zoe's.
Yes.
Had you been to Vidal Sassoon again?
Have I been to Vida? You mean my hair? No.
Yeah, yeah. It's great. It's a great talking point every Saturday.
It's getting too long at
Yeah,
the back here,
we
so we
probably
might
didn't-
have to redo that
didn't
bit.
cut. We
I
didn't
said
cut
redo
the hair.
it. We didn't redo that bit, did we?
Yeah, so
Might have
I might
another-
have to go
Have
back.
another go.
Go back to.
It's so great to be able to have random hair where it doesn't matter what you look like when you get up in the morning. That's how it's going to be all day.
Yeah.
As Zoe's is like that all the time. I've got a parting now. I used to have a parting. I used to have like long hair down to here and have it like that. Bit like what do
But
they
you
call
can't
me?
really use the clipper all over because you'd look silly, wouldn't you? You have to
I
have a
had
bit
hair like that when I was a
long.
kid as well. Caught in Batigo from a rogue snip just there when I was having my haircut. Right. Anyway, is everybody ready? Les says, I used to call bingo in funfair and got into trouble for making my own phrases for numbers.
Yes.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Right. Okay. Your first
Is
number.
everyone
Well,
ready?
they say eyes down. Imagine this is a line. So number 4 numbers. The first one is motorhome door number 4. What's that? 1 out. Oh, and if you win, if you get all 4
bingo.
numbers, just yell or yell. Can you yell on text? I suppose you can. House or bingo. Doesn't matter. Whatever you shout. Next number is Forest of Dean 14.
Oh, 1 out again.
Dining for 2 42. Swift 16. LPG 53. You can't change your numbers now.
LG 50.
Who was that?
That was you.
Overweight 28. I don't think we've had that one. I don't remember calling that out.
Overweight 8.
I can hear an echo. Heimer 15. I used to wash and go washed. I don't know what that means. NC 500 50. I don't think I called that one out either. Who's that? Right, 4 dozen 48. I think the Beckwiths have just joined.
I might as well just pick 4 numbers and go shopping.
Every night is a wine night 27. You've had that one before.
I've got any
Naughty 40. Two tall beers 11. Of course, for people on the chit chat, I've got a bit of an advantage
yet. Oh,
because
you
they can hear me
first.
before you guys on the chat. Caravan and Motorhome Club 34.
34.
Yeah, we can hear you calling the man for Sharon. Glyn, that is too. Right, walking the dog 30. Haven't you got one yet?
No. Mine are all going to come together, I think.
Camping.
Sorry, I didn't realise I wasn't muted.
No, that's all right.
Camping and Caravan Club 23. Come on, let's get one for Zoe. Right, not looking. Number 7, Holiday in Devon.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Holiday anywhere or anywhere. Forget being on holiday. Going out anywhere would be nice. Motorhome Chocks 44. We had that one last week. I remember calling that out.
At last.
Keefy Fox has got 2.
Have I the only one that hasn't got any yet?
And Teresa says, he reckons these sites will open again before I get a number.
Yes.
Where is it? On a Bailey 18.
No. Oh, Bob's got none. Wow.
Bob's got done.
Tweak of the thumb, 51.
Oh. Janet normally does well as well.
Oldest, 19. Without a T on the end. Oldest, 19. Drop down bed, 21.
I've got one. Da, da, da.
Up to tricks, 46. Oh, Keefy Fox has got 3.
Ah. Twa Westies has only got to get one.
Bun in the oven, 47.
First number.
How far is that behind then?
Oh yes, because I had 21.
21's 3 behind. Okay. It's just
I think the person who doesn't get any has got to do a forfeit.
really.
Burp.
What's it? PC. Oh, I see. PC 49. Right. Wrong type of PC. That's what I was thinking. 37 Wild Atlantic Way. Oops, that one's just fallen out. We'll have that. Oh look, Zoe's favourite. Arriving late, number 8.
Should have gone for that one.
Yeah. Right. When next we have Down on Your Knees, 43.
No money left.
Is Janet giving us thumbs up for every number she gets? Is that what you're doing, Janet?
She's coming up. Dun, 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 dun.
Rattle and Squeaks, 26. That used to be Herman.
There's quite a few that just need one, isn't there?
Oops, I've dropped it. It was One Flat Tire, number 10. No, it was. Janet was giving a thumbs up every time she gave it. 2 Glasses of Wine, number 9. Barbecue, 32.
This is terrible, isn't it? Poor show. Oh, Keefy's got house.
Oh, have you? Oh, excellent. And I was just about to call 45, which Zoe has.
Oh yeah. Oh, but it's too late now.
It's too late
isn't
now,
it?
though.
Well done.
Well done, Keefy
There's
Foxy.
quite a few that had just one to go.
Who had just one to go then?
Janet.
So it's Janet, Bob Earnshaw. Or
No,
did he
Bob
get any?
didn't get any.
Bob's just got the 2 whole game.
I didn't do very well in that one.
1 to go, Henry and Alison.
56.
Needed 56. Did we not have 56? I thought that was that. Oh, it was 54. Well done, guys. That was excellent.
That was excellent.
What? We just lost the number. Oh no.
Don't lose the numbers.
So, any calls then for what they called it? I've forgotten. Open mic. Does anybody want to
Chat.
do any? Well, yeah, anything. We're open to anything.
Within reason.
Before we start the quiz, say something now in the chat.
Did everybody enjoy V Day yesterday?
Yes. Did you?
I quite enjoyed it.
We like the
We were going to watch a movie, weren't we? But then we ended up watching the
celebration.
Yes,
things.
it was really
Yeah,
lovely,
good.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I looked across at you, and you were crying, and then I was crying. We were wiping our tears away. It was very emotional, wasn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
it's lovely though.
Anybody else see that?
And I always find, do you think, because you think Catherine Jenkins is quite a stunner, don't you? But I find her...
Why is this coming up now?
Because you mentioned it
No,
last night.
you started the conversation. Why are you mentioning it now?
Well, I was just thinking, does everybody else think she's a stunner? Because I find her quite striking, but I wouldn't say she was sort of, you know, the prettiest lady in the world.
I'm gonna keep quiet.
You with your Rachel Riley.
Rachel Riley, Lucy Varasumi.
He's got quite a few.
Got quite a few. Knocking on the door.
What's that? Somebody just knocked.
What did you say about Rachel Riley?
Say anything about Rachel Riley?
That's one of his favourites that he really likes.
Ah, well, next time I see her, I'll pass the message on. I see her quite a lot.
Oh, is he joking?
No, seriously.
No, but she's
My niece's husband's got a crush for him as well. For her.
But she's had a baby with Pasha Kovalev, so I don't
That's
think
right,
she-
yeah. But that doesn't stop her going out drinking, though.
Oh. Which pub does she get? No, we won't go there.
Oh, we've been joined by Susan. Hello, Sue. Oh, she's gone. Oh, it's getting warm in here, isn't it?
So, hey, Rachel, my mate Ads wants you to watch his channel.
Oh, yes. Can you imagine? You'd be wetting yourself, wouldn't you?
I'll be wetting myself, apparently. Sorry.
It's got ever so hot in here.
Right, where were we? Do we have anybody? Yes, we had our flag. Oh, we're talking about last night. Watched 1917. Oh, really? Okay. How did you watch? What did you watch that on, Bob? 1917. I want to watch that Hurricane as well, but we never got round to it.
Afternoon tea. Street party. We didn't really have anyone out, did we? Round here. I looked out the window and there was nobody around.
No.
I think everybody was inside.
Did you see the documentary Captain? Oh yes, we saw the documentary about Captain Tom.
Amazing.
My only problem was that my only problem with, I think it was that program, was that our video recorder, what do you call them? Personal video recorder, what they're called, didn't record the repair shop afterwards.
Oh, we were
I
about
don't know why.
about that, weren't
Like,
we? We love that program.
And it's not an iPlayer either, so we've missed an episode of the repair shop and like that. Karen and Andrew and Karen says that just recovering street party with all the social distance, everyone on their drive or front garden. If Herman Fest goes ahead, I think that's probably what it'll end up being. Socialising at a distance.
2 meters apart.
Teresa says, yes, I made an eggless sponge, scones and spam sandwiches, and everyone in our cul-de-sac sat out in their front gardens,
Wow.
upholding the social distancing. That's really cool, isn't it? I don't think we could with our garden the way
I think
it was.
your sister's suffering today.
What, from alcohol?
Yeah, she's feeling a little bit delicate.
It was their anniversary yesterday as well, wasn't
20 years.
it? I didn't think that her anniversary was on VE Day though. Hey, Chaz is on. Hi Chaz, how you doing?
What time do you
repair
call
shop
this?
Catch up. Henry says repair. Yeah, we tried to do that, Henry, but we've seen the ones on the catch up. It's not on there.
It's the one with the big teddy bear.
We started watching it, and then we decided to make our dinner. You see, so we know what's on there. It's just that our VCR, not VCR,
We'll live without it.
PVC or whatever PVC. Didn't record it. I think Poppy has a hangover.
Ah, is little Poppy all right? Hopefully she's okay.
What have you been giving her?
It's probably the heat, isn't it? Sometimes that
it's not
doesn't
helping.
help.
No, it's not helping. Right. Okay. So what we'll get rid of that,
got a bit
and we'll
sidetracked then,
have. Yeah, we got a bit side. It doesn't matter. We'll have. Right. Up to you guys. Because we might run out of time, of course.
Yes.
Do you want a brain teaser, or do you want a movies quiz? A brain teaser quiz or a movies quiz? Both 10 questions. Heidi says, I'm the only one on my bit of the road, and the horses opposite.
Oh.
Well, the thing is, the gardens around there are very small as well, so.
Yes,
And
it's
they're
not like
very.
everyone's got
Well, I
big
suppose if they're very
driveways, is
exposed,
it?
it's all right, isn't it? But over in that direction is nothing, because we're on the end of our block. So we ain't got anybody that way, and then in this way is just basically the building that we're in right now. So
I suppose you could have all got on the green
It's
bit,
only-
couldn't we, in the front?
sleeping out.
Movie quiz. Yes.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm just reading up the thingy now. Bob says he saw 1917 on Sky.
Have we seen that?
No, that's the
Oh.
one where it was released just last year, and the clip they always show is him running through the fields and all the bombs and the.
Oh,
going
what's
off
the
around
chap's name? Quite a young
him. Oh, I
bloke,
don't know.
isn't
You're
he?
good with names. I'm terrible.
Oh, we might have to watch that then. 1917.
So we got three asking for the movie quiz, and two people. Sorry, Henry, to pick you out of there, but two people are saying the teaser. So we'll do the movie, and then maybe we could hold off the teaser for next week, or if we have time today. Just where is the button? There we go. Okay, so we're going to do a quiz here. Pub quiz. 10 movie questions. Movie. Who says that? That's another movie reference. If you could figure out the movie reference, Austin Powers. There you go. Movie. That's how he says it. Right. Question number 1 is who is the only Disney princess who was inspired by an actual person?
Gosh.
Did you want to write? Oh no, yeah. So the instructions are: we got a question, and then we'll give the answer straight away. So I'll show you the answer in a moment. Who is the only Disney princess who was inspired by an actual person?
Ah.
Really? Sleeping Beauty? She was locked in the tower for 100 years. Is that Sleeping Beauty? Wouldn't sleep, wouldn't wake up.
No, that
So we
was
got-
Rapunzel, wasn't it? Is that who you were thinking, or were you thinking Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella?
So we've got Sleeping Beauty. I think
Beauty.
Poker is Pocahontas, right? Chaz, is that right? Not sure if she's a princess though. Cinderella. Really? Well, most of them are fictitious, aren't they? Complete magic happens. You know, you get a pumpkin, poof, it's a carriage. Right, but I guess they're guesses. Just have fun in it, funny. Poppy is Sleeping Beauty. Oh.
Ah.
So a lot of people are saying Pocahontas, and the answer is Pocahontas. There you go. I don't think I've seen the film, but I think it's about Native American, isn't it? Isn't that right? So question number 2 is, where did Harry Potter go to school? It's got to be an easy one. Yes or no? Do you know the answer?
I haven't seen any Harry Potters. I must be
Harry
the only
who?
one. Only one that doesn't watch it. Oh yes, Hogwarts.
Lots of people are saying that.
Wow.
Right, I think the answer... Oh, hello. What's
It's
that
not far from Strathallan.
Mm.
The answer is Hogwarts. Yes, you are all correct, I believe. Who is Harry Potter? I think I've seen the first 2 films, but
Quite long, aren't they?
yeah. All right, number 3. Which movie? I think this is too much information for this question, but which movie features Bruce Willis as John McClane, a New York police officer taking on a gang of criminals in the Los Angeles skyscraper
On Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve?
Yes. That's a good film, isn't it?
This is my all-time favourite Christmas movie. This is.
He's a brilliant though, isn't he?
He's a brilliant. Isn't
Yeah, I was going to say a brilliant actor, but the actor didn't come out.
Yep, I think the first and best one. Yeah, I think I have to agree with you there.
Yeah, because they went
Rob.
a bit silly, didn't they?
The third one. The third one. What was the third one? The one with the plane I liked as well. Was that number 2, wasn't it?
What was the one with all the trucks?
Number 1 and 2.
With all the
Yeah, that got a
gold,
bit.
and they had to do all the puzzle and things with the water.
Yeah, that wasn't that good. Yeah, it is Die Hard. Number 4 is, what is Darth Vader's real name? His not the actor's name, his real name in the films.
Wow. Do you know?
I do.
Where did you get these questions from?
Online. John Smith,
Yeah.
Derek, and Retro Ramers, and Johnny Burr, and a few other people are getting it right.
Skywalker, yes, that rings a bell.
Skywalker. That's right. It's Anakin Skywalker. Sorry, that's the Emperor saying Sky. All right, number 5. Which English actor won the 2014 Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in the Theory of Everything?
Beautiful film.
Zoe knows this one.
Yes.
No, it's not Anakin Skywalker. That's the person he played. Yeah, you are correct. Keithy Foxen.
But the actor, yes, Porridge Oats.
Are you? Ah. And I am speeding on a bit.
You are going very quickly.
And you should be probably more than 10 seconds. So we're getting a few Eddie Redmayne answers. The answer is Eddie Redmayne. So number 6. What island is Jurassic Park on? What island is Jurassic Park on? Oh, John's got to go. He's thanks, John. Thank you for joining us. I was going to make the joke of the Isle of Wight as well.
Why the Isle of Wight?
I don't know, because it's funny. It's obviously not the Isle of Wight.
We're doing the testing for this app, aren't we?
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. Never watched it. Ooh. Gerber Williams. Oh, the late answers are coming in now. Who's been Googling? Give up on the Discord. Only getting every other word. Oh, really? Ah.
Yeah, I'm getting it the same. It sounds like you're on Vox, so when you speak, your mic cuts in, yeah?
Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Let me just...
So if you go to push to talk, that should clear that.
Hold on. Leave that over here. So he's missing the last part of my... Oh, yeah, noise suppression powered by Crisp. Let's switch that. No, that's hearing. We don't want to do that. Video options. Where's audio when you want it? Can you see audio on that?
Voice and video.
Oh yeah. Voice activity.
Push to talk. What's that? No.
You want to enable a key. I use my left control button.
Oh no, I don't want to keep pressing because I'm talking all the time. I don't want to be pressing.
Advanced voice activity.
Voice process, echo cancellation.
Automatically determine your input sensitivity. Slide it.
Ah.
Is this better at all? I've just switched that on, but I don't like that because when it goes quiet, the volume goes up. Did you get any clipping then? Couldn't hear me. Not getting anything coming through. All right, I'll sort that out another time, I think. Thank you very much for that. I thought it might be. I didn't realise it was.
Annoying.
I didn't realise it was my voice being clipped. Right, Island of Jurassic Park. We've got a lot of
Hawaii's and
filmed in Hawaii.
Isla
Nublar. The answer is Isla Nublar,
Mm.
the fictitious island in the book on Jurassic where Jurassic Park is. Number 7. Aaron Sorkin won an Oscar for writing what 2010 drama about the creation of Facebook? We've seen that, haven't we? Good film. I
Yes.
enjoyed that. I don't know how much of it is true though. When they,
Ah.
oh, is it?
I didn't know it was Aaron Sorkin though. That's the name I wasn't familiar with.
Yeah, an Oscar for writing. Right, for writing. Oh. Lots of people are saying The Social Network. Social distancing. Just me then.
Yes.
Right, so the answer is, like everyone said, The Social Network. Number 8. Which musical based on Romeo and Juliet was a 60s Oscar winner? Which musical based on Romeo and Juliet was a 60s Oscar winner? What? A lot of people are saying West Side Story. We had to watch West Side Story when I was at school. The whole the whole year sat round a television, and they weren't big in those days, although this was a large television, to watch Romeo and Juliet. West Side Story. It's like, I think about it now and think, why did we do that? There must have been some sort of teacher strike or something. So yeah, everyone got West Side Story.
I didn't.
Didn't you not?
No.
What did you think it was?
I wouldn't have known that.
I don't see your name on the list anymore.
I'm still trying to work out what your microphone problem is.
Oh, are you? Oh, that's very kind of you.
We'll let you carry on.
Romeo, Where Art Thou? Yes. So number 9, the 2019 film Pet Sematary.
Spelt that wrong.
This is copy paste.
Oh.
Yeah, that is. Well, no, actually, that might be correct.
M-E-T, isn't it?
I think that might be. The name of the film is called Pet Sematary.
Oh.
It's based. People are giving the answer even before I read the question out. It's based on a book by which author? So I didn't even know there was a 2019. I know there was like 97 or something. Where you had that. Oh, I almost remembered her name. I can't remember her name now. Everyone's saying Stephen King, and it is Stephen King.
Stephen. Just first name terms.
Number 10, who directed Avatar?
Ah.
That was the film about blue people. Well, they weren't though, were they? I'm gonna have to watch that again.
Yeah, it was quite clever, wasn't it? The graphics.
It was virtual reality, or was it? Were they real? Were they real? Or they? Oh, no, they were. They were the real, weren't they? They were kind of drones. That's right, weren't they? The blue people were kind of drowned because they were trying to melt in with, or join, socially connect with the race there. I think that's the way it was. I might have even seen that film twice. No, just once. JC, got Cameron, got James Cameron. Yeah, it is James Cameron. That's right. Well done, guys.
Did quite well there. I think the most difficult one was the that nobody seemed to get. Was it the second one or third one?
I don't know. Who got
10 out of 10.
Who got 10 out of 10?
Nobody.
Wow. Retro Romans, so they got 10 out of 10.
And Teresa.
Les
Very good.
got none right. Need to get more. Teresa got 10. Bob got 8. Chaz got 7. How many did you get? Did we count?
I wasn't very good at that one.
Did you get 5? 0? Did you get the Darth Vader one right?
No. It's the kind of programs that I don't watch. I don't like that, Star Wars, Star Trek,
No Star Trek questions.
Jurassic. I'm not into those kind of things.
And this is why we have a very long discussion and can't decide what film to watch whenever we switch on Netflix and whatever. Can't quite. I'll tell you what. One film.
I don't like movies. They're just shooting all the time. I find that a bit nothing.
Well, we saw.
The Extraction.
Extraction, didn't we?
Yeah. The
I
only thing
really
I liked
enjoyed
about
that.
was Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth was in it.
It's just
And,
shooting galore, wasn't it?
It was. There was a scene, probably 15 minutes into the film, where he's extracting the kid, and he's got to get out of the centre of this village, this town, this city, and he's driving around, he's beating people up, he's going up and down buildings, jumping buildings or whatever, and the camera
you thought it
doesn't
was
cut.
all one scene.
It's not one scene because you can work out where they're cutting, but you don't see the cut. And I love things like that.
Well, probably because you.
I remember there was the bit that sticks in my mind is that so at the very beginning, it kind of they're following them as they're trying to find a car. They're following them, and they jump into the car, and the camera is in the car with them, and of course you're seeing it out, a bit like Herman,
clever.
From the front windscreen. Then the camera pans round. So they hit something. The camera pans round, and you see he slams it in reverse, and your car goes into reverse. And you see it from the back window now, and then he hits into another car, and the camera goes straight out the window. There's no glass in the window. It goes straight out the window, and now the camera is outside, and then the kid and the Chris, it jumps out the car, and then you're following them up into the building. It's like, wow.
Gosh, you take so much in.
Well, I'm watching the movie.
Yeah, but you're looking at all the statistics.
I'm not
as
this. Well, sometimes I am. But yeah, it's a great movie. I quite like that. Yeah, and there's it's good. But I don't think Zay liked it.
I thought it was all right, but it was just continuous, wasn't it? Shooting to save the boy. He was trying to get him out of this, and it's like you're going across the bridge, shooting all the time.
Yeah.
Right, so everybody did quite well there, I think.
Yeah, they did in both quizzes. Now,
brainy lot.
Who's that on the? Is that you? Oh, I've lost me thing now. Okay. Right, let's get back to. There you go. Johnny, was that you, Johnny? Did you want to say anything?
No, I'm still messing with my settings to see what we can do for you.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much for that. I was using it last night actually, so the other person I was talking to didn't say anything about me cutting in and out. But anyway, okay. So what have we got here, Sally?
No cricket, no sport.
Where have I missed? We got only got 5. We watched many.
Don't watch many current day films.
And Gerbil, is that Gerbil? Gerbil got 5 out of 5. Missed first 5. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Well,
You went a bit fast.
so you still got 100%. We go in separate rooms. Oh, okay. So when
that's
you're
a good
doing,
idea, isn't it?
Henry
Watching
says I
telly.
stopped at 2 because I could see all the
Oh,
answers.
that's very honest, isn't it?
Yeah. Can we sort? Can we? I don't think
You're
we
going
can.
too fast.
And there's not much we can do about that, is there? I actually thought that the comments were current as you watch it. I might be wrong. So in other words, if you rewound it, you can rewind. I think you can rewind the live video. If you rewound it and then played, you won't see all the future comments. But I might be wrong there. That's how I thought it worked. I don't watch many films, but must have watched the same ones as the question writer. I see. Susan says, watching you on TV, can't join in, phone about to die. Yeah, that's always a problem, isn't it? We enjoyed 1917. Yeah, so it looks a good film, that.
I'll watch that.
Well, it's not on...
Is it on Netflix
no,
or
I
Amazon?
don't,
Oh.
no, neither. Not that I've seen.
Sky.
Sky. So it might be catch-up.
Yes.
Might be on catch-up. Okay, so, but then we've got to skim through all those adverts. Right, so... Last call for open mic, or if you want to throw your questions at us. Oh, it's on Prime, is it?
Oh, excellent. Oh, sorry, I got to write that down. We could watch that this evening, couldn't we? Amazon. With our gin and tonic. Fancy a gin.
Looks forward to a gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Ginger one, ginger and apple from Aldi. Very good, very nice. Limited edition, apparently. Whatever that means, I don't know. As soon as the lockdown's over. Okay, so we've got. If anyone is interested in open mic, probably,
Otherwise, you'll just have to keep talking.
or yeah, we've been on for an hour now.
Wow.
So we could do
Seems longer than that,
we
doesn't
could do what's that called? Drawful.
Nah.
Doesn't get Zoe's vote.
No.
Or we could do the brain
It's
teaser.
too long. Oh.
Or we could
Just sit and look at each other.
stop here and enjoy the rest of the
Lovely
the
out.
weather.
Too hot.
Well, we couldn't. We'd have to go for a walk for our small garden. Teaser. Okay.
I think my headphones keep making funny noises.
I heard that too.
Hmm.
So it might be this.
Connection.
No. Okay, so so the Beckwiths don't like.
No, I think
Drawful.
Lynn mentioned that before. Yeah, it's all right if you're doing it, but when you're watching, it's a bit long-winded.
All right. You want another go of bingo, or you prefer bingo to draw? We're not having another game bingo. We've done the bingo. We've done the bingo teaser. Right. Okay. Let's do the teaser. All right. No, wrong button. No, wrong button. This one. I got the, I keep clicking the wrong one. Okay, right. So, 10 questions. 10 brain teaser questions. And it's going to test my reading. Because, I couldn't have some water, could I? That'd be excellent. Thank you very much. Sharon likes the bingo. Oh, okay. But we're going to do the brain teaser questions. So the first question. Which of the following is least like the others? Length, millimetre, yard or metre? Which of the following is least like the others? Length, millimetre, yard or metre? Merci beaucoup.
Because one is actually
What do you think?
I think it's length because the others are actual forms. You know, millimetre, yard, metre. It's actually
A
what
unit
it
of
is.
measure rather than
Yes.
the term a length.
yes, but I could
Metre
be
is
wrong.
not spelt right.
No.
You are correct. It is not the English spelling, it's American spelling.
But I don't know.
Metre is in the... This is... Yeah, so you spell it here. But not here. The answer is... length. Right, number 2. Mia and Tilly have the same amount of sweets each. How many sweets should Mia give Tilly so that she has 4 sweets more? This is an easy one. Mia and Tilly have the same amount of sweets each. How many sweets should Mia give Tilly so that she has 4 sweets more? Do you know the answer?
I would have thought 4 because if they've got the same amount, sounds too obvious though, doesn't it?
So if I've got...
If you've both got 5 and 5.
All right, hold up your hand. We've got 5 sweets.
Yes.
Right? Are we both on the... So you just hold up 1. Right? So if I give you 4, I've got 1, and then you hold up your 4.
Oh no, I thought
You
you
have
meant
hold up your
you'd
4.
have your 5 each, and then
Yeah,
you'd
got our
have to
5.
give them 4.
Got our 5.
Yes.
And if I give you 4, I'm left with 1, and you've got 9, right? So the answer is...
9.
The answer is 2.
2. Oh,
Who got that?
I got confused there.
I got confused with Maya's name. Or Mia. Right, number 3. Oh, there's a bit awkward there. Which letter should appear next in the following sequence? Z, B, Y, D, X, F, W, H.
Got it.
Oh, lost sound? Who's lost sound? Can everyone hear us? I can't remember the answer to this. Oh, yeah. You got it?
V.
Okay.
Because you've got V, W, X, Y, Z.
Yeah. The answer is V. Sound okay, says Laurie. You, Bob, or you hit the wrong key on the phone? Because I tend to do that all the time.
Well, U isn't next to V, is it? Oh, I see on your phone. I thought you meant on your
It
keyboard.
does on the phone. It is on the yeah. Oh, it's not, is it? What am I thinking?
You're just trying to.
How long have I used the keyboard? Now trying to work that out. Ever since I was 13. K. All right, next question, number 4. J. Oh, I see. J.
Oh, he's going the opposite way.
No, it's-
Oh no, F, G, H, I.
the answer is V.
V. Yeah.
So we're going. The letters Z, starting with Z, skipping 1, is going back, and B as well. So there's two
ahead.
There's
And then-
two patterns here, starting from Z and starting from B. So the letter before Z is actually A, but we're talking about this letter where the question mark is. Alright, so number 4 is...
Wow.
Long one. So everyone concentrate, especially me. You have a journey of 6... This is perfect for us, though. You have a journey of 650 miles to make. A full tank of petrol permits you 310 miles. You have exactly half a tank of petrol when you leave, and the nearest petrol station is 10 miles away. What is the least amount of times that you will need to visit a petrol station during this journey?
My brain's switched off. Wow.
You have a journey of 650 miles to make. A full tank of petrol permits you 310 miles. So it's not quite
Half. Right.
You have exactly half a tank of petrol when you leave the nearest petrol station is 10 miles away. What is the least amount of times that you will need to visit a petrol station during this journey? Got 2 answers so far, and they both say 3.
What's gerbil? That's not an English name, is it?
All right, fuel, diesel or petrol, it doesn't really matter. Replace the petrol with diesel. But the question, though, is
doesn't matter about the
how many
fuel.
times? How many was the least amount of times you visit a petrol station? So it doesn't matter what fuel you're using. Cheek. Bob says 2. The Retro Roman says 3. He's not too sure by the sounds of things. He's got a little question mark there. Well, do you still need more time?
Yes.
It's a long one.
You might have to. Might be still working.
Why don't you? Can you give us an answer or work it out?
I think I'm going to go with the majority.
All right. What, 3? We've got 2 people now saying 2 though. One. You can't visit a petrol station half a time. It's either you're in or you're out. Well, Janet says 2. The least amount of time. Not the amount of time you want to go. Because I think you could, and
Fill
probably
up.
most likely fill up.
Yeah, but you want to go. As
But
little
which
as
question is
possible.
the question isn't how many times are you going to go to the petrol station. The question is what is the least amount of times. I mean, who would want to drive 650 miles
Not
with
you.
0 fuel? So. The answer is actually 2 times. There's no need to go to the nearest petrol station. However, I think we would, though, wouldn't we? How many people got that right?
Not many. There's Bob, wasn't it? And
1, 2,
Henry
yeah.
and Janet. Wow.
So number 5 should be an easy one. Just after true or false. Your left-hand glove will fit your right hand if you turn it inside out. Assuming you haven't got it, it's not fur-lined and... So true or false, your left-hand glove will fit your right hand if you turn it inside out.
We haven't got any gloves here, have we?
Got a box of 50 in the garage. Well, probably 40 now.
But won't the thumb be on the wrong side? If you turn it inside out.
So if you are a mechanic, if you work on vehicles and you wear gloves and stuff like we do in the videos, you will know the answer to this. In fact, it's the same answer regarding the PPE. If you know about PPE, you'll know about, and I'm talking about how gloves come in boxes.
Singles.
They come in singles, not pairs.
Yes.
I know that was in the news about, the government are counting each individual glove. Well, that's because that's how they're sold. Right, yeah, if it was a plastic one, it will fit. In fact, if it was a woolen one, it would fit. As long as it's... Yeah, so the answer is yes. It's true.
I'll have to try that.
Grab a glove. Or try saying that once you've had a few... Was it gin? Number 6. If David travels If David travels 1 mile north, 2 miles west, 1 mile north, 1 mile east, 3 miles south, 1 mile east, how far will he be from his starting point?
Don't look at me. So 1 mile.
If you write it down, it's very easy.
Yeah,
but if
maybe
you do it in your head
Oh, okay.
and do it slowly,
One
you get
mile.
it. Oh, Gerbil Williams says
Miles
0.
south.
Sorry, what's that? Oh, he's corrected. He's changed. 3 miles, says Keefy Foxy. 1 mile, says Johnny Burr. In fact, I think I heard you say that as well. So if David travels 1 mile north, 2 miles west, 1 mile north, so he's now 2 miles away, 1 mile east, 3 miles south, so he's now beyond where he started. He's crossed back, and then 1 mile east. If I got that right, how far? Far. Well, you did it a weird way.
Did I? I think it's 1. The way I've kind of, because you've got 2.
The answer is 1 mile.
Whoa! Even my little drawing. What? Yes. 2.
Yeah, retro rain. I think most people got that right.
Yes, it is easier if you kind of do your chart. Yeah.
In fact, I should have actually mentioned at the very beginning of it's a good idea to have a piece of paper and pen in front of you while we're doing these. So number 7. Oh, so Porridge Oats reckons it's the same place. You would have thought it would be, wouldn't you?
Well, you put 1 earlier. I think it was because you did 1 mile east at the end, so it's sort of 1 mile out.
No, number 7. Question number 7. My friend says she has 2 coins in her pocket, totaling £2 5p, and that one is not a £2 coin. Is this possible? I'll read it carefully again.
Oh, I see 2 coins.
My friend says she has 2 coins in her pocket, totaling £2 and 5 pence, and that one is not a £2 coin. Is this possible?
I don't think it is. Because you'd have 2 £1 coins, wouldn't you, and a 5p? Oh,
I'm not saying anything.
Yes, that's very clever. The other is a £2. Yes, it's clever, isn't he? I didn't read. Yeah, and that one is
and
not
that
£2.
one is not 2. Doesn't mean.
Right.
What about the other coin?
Got to read the question
So
properly.
now, I think now Retro Romans has said.
Yes,
sorry, Gerbil Williams has said. If
giving
the
the
other
game
one's a £2.
away.
Yeah.
What's that? What was that, Johnny?
No, yeah, you can hear me now, can you?
Yeah, I can still hear you. It's just that I was talking over you and I couldn't quite hear what you said earlier.
I'm reading the clue. Trying to work it out.
The other is yes.
It's a kind of a tricky question. One is, but one isn't. Exactly, Bob. Exactly. Yeah. So that's the answer. Yes. Only one of the coins is not a £2 coin. The other is a £5 coin. That £5 coin.
That's why you've always got to read the
big.
question, isn't it?
The other
properly.
is a 5p coin. Do you remember? You just reminded me. You know, when you're at school, teachers were saying, when you do the exams, read everything before you start.
I hate sort.
Read the whole exam before you start. And then, of course,
you did the opposite.
No, there was this one exam where you start and you read the question and you start and right at the back, right at the very last page, it says, "Do not answer any of these questions to pass." What? I mean, talk about wasting 2 hours of life, or of my life and everybody else in the room. I mean, what does that really? It's surely an easier, cheaper way of teaching someone to read everything. I bet most of the kids didn't actually get to the very back page. Anyway, number 8. If the word "you" is written above the word "zoo" and the word "toe" is written above the word "you," would the number 2 appear diagonally?
Yes.
Everyone's working out. You must have been a pain in doing the tests in school.
So I shout the answers.
Yeah.
No, but never go with what I.
Zoo, toe.
What other words?
Word "you" above the word "zoo."
Ah.
The word toe is written above the word you.
Getting lots of yeses. So the answer is, it's an easy one to work out if you've got a pen and paper, isn't it, Zoe? Or
Yes.
Zoe gives you the answer? The answer is yes.
But if you didn't have a piece of paper, that would have been quite difficult.
I did it in my head, actually.
Mm.
Zoe says... yes.
It's only because I wrote it down.
Right, number 9. What month was last month if February is in 3 months? This is a tricky one. Well, it's not tricky, you just got... She's writing it down! I did it in my head!
Oh.
Number 9. Which month was last month if February is in 3 months? So let me just, if I remember. So if February is in 3 months, so that makes it November.
Yeah.
And that makes it September. October, sorry. October. Is that what did you
That
get?
sounds too obvious, though, doesn't it?
It was just a play with the words, isn't it? It's just a play with the... Think, what?
So you think it would be October?
I mean,
If
the
3 months later is February.
the sentence is, you will never ever hear again, probably. In fact, that if last month was February, sorry, if February is in 3 months, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
No.
But the answer is October.
Hmm.
Everyone's except one person. What did you get? You got October. So number 10.
Oh goodness.
Right.
This is where
Okay,
I get
so
lost.
Number 10. 7 years ago, my sister was twice the age I was then. I'll repeat that again. 7 years ago, my sister was twice the age I was then, plus 2 years, making her 32. The combined age of us 2 years ago was 57. How old am I now? So 7 years ago, my sister was twice the age I was then, plus 2 years, making her 32. So you can do that reverse maths there, right?
So 32, 30.
The combined age of us 2 years ago was 57. So now you found out how the other person is. How old am I now? How did I do this? Let me see if I can work this out myself. 7 years ago, my sister was twice my age. When I... So, right, yeah, so 32 minus 2 is 30. Twice her age, so she's 15. So she's 15 and 32, right? So you had 15 and 32.
Oh, I've done that.
15 and
I
30.
thought because I thought she was 7 years.
So 7 years ago, 15 and 32. Add the 15 and 32 to both numbers, and you get... I can't do too many numbers in my head at the moment. Can I write that down?
Oh, sorry, I keep eating the pen.
15, 32, 7 to that, 7 to that. Oops. And 32 plus 7 is 39. Ew, why is this pen all... the combined age of us 2 years ago was 57. How old am I? So, that was 7 years ago. Oh no, I've done that. So that's 7 years ago. 2 years ago. So now we add 2 onto this. 24 and then 41. Have I got that right? I've got 24 here. I've worked out 24. I'm sure that's wrong though.
I've gone wrong.
Brain.
I had 57. I don't know.
I lost the ball. Sorry, Retro Roma says I lost the ball off my abacus working now. It's gone. Brain 37. What is the answer? I can't remember the answer, so that's why I was trying to work it out. But I've written down here 24. 22. Have I? Oh, I've added the extra 2 years. Oh, that's because it was. All right. Okay. So I got 22. Then I added an extra 2.
So 22.
Because it was 2 years ago.
Oh.
22. Should we go through that? So my sister was twice the age I was then. So 7 years ago, my sister was twice the age I was then plus 2 years, making her 32. So 30, take the 32, subtract the 2 years, you get 30. So you now divide that by 2 because it's twice. So she's 15.
Because you put 15 plus 7. Oh.
So you got 15. Right, and 32. And that was 7 years ago. 7 years ago. Oh, but I'm not going to work out again. Okay, right. So that is your 10th and final question for our brain teaser.
We didn't get that.
I did get it when I was working out the questions myself. Have a bit of fun. So how did everybody do? Do we get? Did anybody get all 10?
Whoa. I don't know how many I got. I got the 2.
9.
The October.
Retro Rome has got 9. Which one did you get wrong then, Retro? And Les got. Oh, okay. So
9,
Les.
last one. Yes.
10 got Laurie. Laurie got 10. Well done, Laurie. That was excellent.
Wow. Ah, Bob got 9. Very good.
So was it the last one? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the counting. You're counting too many things, isn't it? That's the problem I just had there. And Zoe, she's got 400 and what?
Where's you seen that? I was never good at counting. Right. You finished.
So, Teresa's got 1. Retro, we got question 2
a bit
wrong.
hot, isn't it?
What was the second one? That was Maya and Teresa, wasn't it? And you got the others right. Wow. And now for us, excuse me. Now for a song. Old MacDonald was dyslexic. Oh goodness.
A-I-U-Z.
Janet says
She's on
only
the G's
5.
and T's.
I think the G's and T's, the gin and tonics have picked my brain, and that's what I'm sticking to.
Yes, it's difficult to get your brain going, isn't it?
Oh, Laurie is Julie and Laurie. Okay, thanks for that. I'll try and remember. I'm terrible with names. I don't know why. I've always been terrible with names. Even reading a book.
Even reading a map, you can't get the names right. And who are you?
And the worst thing is when we go and see my sister, I might call my sister.
Oh yes.
Zoe.
Yes.
And then start calling you Joe.
Yes.
Joe and Zoe, because I guess it's just who you see most and used to calling out. Can't get gerbil wrong, surely. No, that's is that your real name though, gerbil? Sorry, but thought that was in bad taste. Which bit was that? Oh, I see the dyslexic.
Yes. Oh, how do you say?
How do you say?
Sliger-chan. Say it quickly.
Sliger-chan. Well, it depends on what country that is in, surely. Roland Rat. Yeah. I used to do, maybe still do a good impression of Roland Rat. Give in a jubel. Roland Rat fans. Yeah. Anyway, that was a long time ago, people. And that was the open mic with Adam starting it with his impression of Roland. I can't do it now. Roland Rat. Yeah, Roland Rat. Come on, Rat fans. Give me what you doing.
Right, I think we've had enough of you.
Right.
Time for you to go.
Time for us to depart. I'm just reading these comments. Keith combines 2 names into 1 name. Are we talking about everyone's names now?
Yes.
Sligger-chan. That's easy. What? I think I missed something here, more. Sorry, just how would you say Sligger?
Oh, so it's in Sky.
Sligger Khan? Mate, then
Like Shaka Khan.
Lock Khan. Sligger Khan.
Slig-a-chan.
Sligger.
As if you're sneezing
Khan.
a bit.
Why do you ask, Bob? Why do you ask?
Well, because you said you're not good at names, isn't it?
Oh well, you know that's part of the fun, though, isn't it? Trying to learn how to pronounce things. Is that your next trip?
Goodness.
Gliphead. Gliphead. Yes, that's right. Yes, not.
No, don't you go?
No. Loch Gliphead. Not Gliphead. Not Gliphead.
How do
Sorry,
you
my
say it
tonsils
then,
have just
Johnny?
tripped
Johnny
over.
Can tell you how you say it. Oh.
Thanks again, Adam and Zoe. This is from Teresa Timms.
Bob.
Bob, hope that puppy is okay. Yeah, we
do.
We hope too as well. It's not nice having to take a pet to the vet at the moment. We had to take one of ours for emergency surgery at the beginning of the lockdown.
Did you just say Bob Hope?
No. I did probably say Bob Hope, but I said Bob, hope you. Yes. Don't want to say it wrong. Thursday. You don't want to say it wrong Thursday. What have I missed now?
I don't know.
Great show, guys.
We're
Many
coming
thanks.
out of
That's from Retro
lockdown
Raymond.
next week, so we won't.
Are we?
We won't have a show next week.
Are we?
I'm hoping.
No, I think it's going to be a very soft
Another 3 weeks, isn't it? Oh.
garden centres and things like that.
Yes, Wednesday.
So I was asking Zoe this. How do we know what's happening? Because I thought Boris was going to talk about it, or announce it tomorrow. This is the bit I don't understand. How do we know before he does?
And
Before he tells us.
Nishi Sunak is saying he's going to.
Because the press like to speculate. That's why.
Oh, so you reckon it's speculation?
Yeah, not only that's what he's going to say, but it will be a soft breakdown of the
restrictions. Because if it is the press making it up, then
people get
we
the wrong
hear the
idea.
news right now. Monday.
Well, yeah.
It's going to be different, isn't it? Or could be different. That's
You know, the country wanted Boris, and the press didn't.
Ah.
Right. Another
Anyway,
3 weeks, Bob.
politics.
reckons.
Yes. But then, did you see the photos today that all these cyclists are all heading in London all together, mass cyclists, and everyone heading to Brighton?
Are they?
Yeah. So I don't think people are social distancing.
The Coast Guard have seen a marked increase in call-outs for emergencies on the water over this weekend.
Ah.
I mean, if people are going out in their boats, why aren't we out in our motorhomes?
Well,
Yes.
exactly. This is the whole thing, and everything about this lockdown has been so unthought through that there are so many grey areas. I mean, the fact that it's unenforceable in the first place, it makes a mockery of the whole thing. Absolute mockery.
I thought it was okay up to the time when they released the police guidance, and then everybody just went out because they knew what they could get away with. And then, of course, you rub a bit of your own ideas in there and what ifs questions, and then you can just do whatever you want, right? And then I saw a headline that said, I can't remember the second part of it though, but it was making a mockery of it, saying, "Oh, you can go out for a picnic," which it didn't say that, but you can't go out and do something else, or go out.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Something.
mentioned last week that I had police come to the shop door, wanted to know why we were still open.
Yes.
And when I asked him did I mention it last week?
I think so, but I can't remember.
But I said to the police, "What law are you questioning?" Couldn't answer it.
Ah.
What
And
type
then
of shop were you? You were
It's a Kodak Express in Camden High Street, so we're a
right.
high street shop.
right. Okay.
Then he said to mention about the COVID Act, and I said, "There, you mentioned it yourself. The COVID Act is an act; it's not a law."
Yeah.
He laughed, knew that I knew what I was talking about, which was
Mm.
strange. But they're trying to enforce something that's unenforceable and doing it with scare tactics. But anyway, I totally agree with the lockdown. I think it was a good idea. Whether it's successful or not, we'll know in a year's time. But who knows?
Yeah. I mean,
Because we're the highest, aren't we, in Europe?
we're not supposed to be doing we're supposed to be doing only essential travel, and yet you
That's
hear the
it.
motorcyclists going past there,
Yes.
really caning it. That's essential travel.
One of the reasons we're higher than Germany and all the other countries in Europe is we are the most densely populated country in Europe.
That's right.
So that
yeah.
consequently, it spreads quicker and spreads faster because people are in closer contact, as it would do in any major city. But this country generally is more densely populated than, say, Germany or France.
And I think
But the press don't report on that.
no, that's right, because that kind of
Well, it's not anti-Boris.
yeah.
Somebody's screaming.
Right. Well, we'll all find out tomorrow, I guess. When
No, tonight, isn't it?
is it tonight? I thought it was
Yeah.
tomorrow.
No, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow.
It is
Oh,
tomorrow.
is it? What's
Yeah.
he doing tonight? Oh no, sorry, we're
going
Saturday.
down the pub, innit?
Sorry, I've got the wrong day. It's Sunday today. Oh dear, I've lost track of the day. Yeah, tomorrow.
Right, yeah. Oh, it was a lovely long weekend. I woke up Friday morning thinking, so actually this morning thinking, oh, it's still only Saturday. Wow. Right. Thank you to everybody. Sorry, start again. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us on this lovely weekend that we're having. And that sounded sarcastic, but it wasn't.
It's lovely.
It is a lovely day today. Just before the cold weather, apparently. So we're going to be turning our heater on tonight.
Maybe.
Ready for the cold weather to come in. Yes, thanks very much for watching. One last thing before we do go, what was your favourite part of that? Did you like the brain teaser? Because that's a new thing. Did you like the brain teaser? I was trying to go for questions rather than you knowing, right? Because of course, if it's a music question, a lot of people maybe not know the latest stuff. Maybe a lot of people might not know whatever. So what do you think of the? Did you enjoy the? Because if you liked it, I'll add another one. I'll put another one in for the next time. Picture quiz. Oh, there you go. Picture quiz, Glyn. There you go. One for you. Yes, rather than drawful. So people don't like the drawful so much.
I think it's all right if you've only got 8 people, isn't it? But everyone else, it's a bit boring.
You can.
Picture quiz.
So we're going to need... so Glyn's made quite a few picture quizzes for us.
Yes.
Maybe someone else can also contribute. I think Bob said he was going to do some. I don't know. I'm not holding you to it, Bob, but I don't know what idea you had. But maybe... But yeah, I mean, all the help is better. The more help that we have of doing quizzes and games and stuff, the better, I think.
Okay.
Brain teaser was great. Bingo 2. Picture quiz was great too. Thanks for that retro.
Excuse me.
Entertainment again. Working on it. Oh, he's already working on the next quiz. Says Glyn.
Wow, he's very good.
Yes. Thanks to Glyn. Thanks for the quiz. Thanks for everybody for joining in, and we'll see you most likely next Saturday at 4 with Herman's.
Unless we're
House Party.
out. Well, I think the lockdown's going to be quite some time, isn't it?
Yeah. Adios, amigos.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Wiedersehen. Bye bye.
Gabil.
Just one thing before you go.
Yeah.
On the voice activity, if you go to the voice and video settings, you've obviously on voice activated,